a second, and she is the creator behind this amazing beauty line. Now, I've got to give you a little heads up. When this was launched, do you know in New York City, in the heart of New York, one of the most exclusive stores, I've been in there one time, and I swear I was sweating the whole time I was in there. It starts with a B. You could find this product there. You can also find it in some of the most amazing stores in the world, and obviously, it cost a whole lot more money. It's not only award winner, it's been featured on national television. Beauty editors rave about it, and we're thrilled to have Julie here. But she has one of the most interesting life stories I've ever been able to talk about on the air. She literally is a Vogue it girl, businesswoman, fashion muse, lady about town. She's a wife, she's a mom, she is a really busy gal. But what changed everything, going from a high-powered financial world to literally skincare, was going on a trip and heading through the TSA line.
The bane of my existence.
Well, or the brilliance of your existence, because it changed everything, didn't it?
Yeah, you know, it was amazing. Well, you know, it's happened to so many of you. I feel like you go through TSA, they're like, you have too many toiletries. They confiscate everything I had. Then I spent so much money on so many products that didn't work. I was in Europe getting the best of the best, I thought. Needless to say, I found myself breaking out. And I said, oh my gosh, I have so many products at home that just don't work. And so I made it my mission to solve my personal needs and my friends' needs. I want to bring the best products to the market possible. So we created Eye Never, and I just want to launch right into the clinical because I feel like results are what we care about, right? How many eye creams have you had in your cabinet that do not work?
A drawer full of them.
So this is a clinical study. It is not a consumer perception. It's measured by real instruments, and you can see these results. On 31 women who used this for 8 weeks, 94% showed an improvement in crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. Those are those deep, nasty ones. You know, the ones I see around my eyes before I made this product? Those are the ones we all want to get rid of.
Wow.
And then I think we also have a couple more on the puffiness. Where do we...
Give me here 1 second.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Because we want to show everyone how these products work. And we formulated these with the best lab in Switzerland. And if you look at our consumer perception test, where do you see this? 100%, 100%, 100%. Felt smoother and softer, saw the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles look less noticeable, and saw an improvement around their skin texture.
Wow.
What's even better is in the 8 weeks, that you saw 93% felt an improvement around their under eye area, and 100% felt it could fit into their beauty routine. I think we also have 84% saw a reduction in puffiness, which is what I care about.
Right.
So what's amazing is our products are all formulated in Switzerland. We work with the world's smartest scientists, and I said, you know what, I'm sick of having 10,000 eye creams, hiding bills from my husband, thinking, oh my God, another bill I'm gonna have to hide for another eye cream that doesn't work.
I'm trying another expensive eye cream.
Exactly. So we formulated this, and we have a great video I want to bring you to our lab in Switzerland, because what's wonderful about these chemists is they're genius. So we went to Switzerland, to Puido, and we worked with the world's smartest scientists. They have PhDs, much smarter than myself, and we challenged them to create one eye cream that does it all. It reduces puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, helps fight signs of aging. And you can see it's all based on this miraculous Swiss Alpine rose.
Which I think is interesting. It lives in the colder climates.
Exactly, and lives for over 100 years, dies in winter, rejuvenates itself, comes back to life in the middle of summer, and it does this for over 100 years. And then we concocted this, or they did, I should say, with these amazing biocellular peptides, our V complex, which is proprietary to us. And this V complex, you think of peptides, I know people throw them out on TV and we've overheard this. These are peptides that cost $8,000 a pound. They're the best peptides in the world because I want you to have peptides that work, that actually do fight the signs of aging, that give the great clinical results that we have seen. And there's so many women who come to us, like you will, saying, oh my God, you know that line? Like, everyone's like, what'd you do? And it's that you use the eye cream day and night. And what we promise are instant results, not only, but long term.
Well, here's Julie, what I love. I think this is so important, where your heart is on this too, is obviously you have access to some of the best cosmetics in the entire world. But what I love is you wanted to give access to all of us, this regular gals that are out there, really very effective skincare at a very affordable price. And thank you for doing that, because the products and the technology you bring to us usually is reserved for very elite customers. I mean, the kind of stuff where you just wince at going, really? They pay that much for an eye cream that big?
It's horrible.
And it is horrible. And
even this one sold for almost triple. And we launched it. Exact same cream, nothing different.
Almost triple when they launched it. And we have this now here at HSN. Now, I've got to tell you, I use the eye cream myself. So I've not tried it, and then I've got it because I knew I was doing the show tonight. And I thought, well, I'll put it on. And you know how your attitude is, oh, it's another eye cream. Sorry, Julie. I was like, okay, let me try another eye cream here at HSN. I was. And I put it on. You know what I immediately felt? This is how I felt, is I felt it really kind of tighten up, of all things. Not tight, squinty, but just this almost firming effect. And instantly I knew it. And again, I used it like one time because I just literally got it. But it was amazing to be able to actually feel something that quickly.
Well, and I think what's great about Eye Never is it gives instant results. You know, Amy Morrison tries everything, and this is one of her favorite eye creams for a reason. It's because she's seen a difference, that you get this home and you're like, wow, immediately. I mean, look at this before and after. We don't make these up.
Wow.
They're done by labs, not us. And look at that long crow's feet in the first photo, and look how it disappears after 8 weeks.
Goodness.
What we're promising to you are long-term results, that you will wake up day after day and feel better about yourself because you will see an improvement, because these creams are based on the latest in anti-age peptides with real results. I mean, how many before and afters do you see on skincare? There's no makeup on this woman, where she has a long line in the first one and it disappears in the second. That's because we have clinicals. Right. That actually give results. 94% saw a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. 84% measured by a clinical, non-consumer perception, saw a reduction in under 9 puffiness and dark circles.
And those are scientific equipment that literally measure it. I mean, it's amazing.
We are not making this up, because I, like you, had so many creams, they didn't work, and that's why I made it my mission. I was sick of it. I mean, how many creams do you need in your cabinet, and they just expire, and you're like, what am I doing with 5 eye creams?
It's the drawer.
It's the drawer.
That one drawer, it's like your drawer of humiliation.
It's the graveyard.
It is. It's like you open it up and go, that didn't work, that didn't really work. That didn't. And you're like,
and you want to throw them out, but you're like, oh God,
I spent so money on them. It's so true.
Right? And you're like killing yourself. But what I promise is, when you try Eye Never, you're going to use this. You're going to use one cream. You're going to throw away the others and not even feel bad about it, because you're going to find a cream that does everything. This is the super duper cream that the best scientists and the best lab, we all know Switzerland is where they create the best skincare.
That's true.
They created this to do it all for you, because I was sick of having 10 eye creams that did nothing. That's right. And I know you are sick of having things that do nothing, and I want you to have the best, and this is why it fights puffiness. You can't even say that on HSN. You don't know how much testing we had to go through to say that reduces dark circles. You know what? No one can say that, because the amount of clinical testing is significant.
That's right.
And it actually has to do that for me to say it on air.
I mean, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the clinicals done. It can be millions of dollars to get the clinicals done. Yeah, it is. And really, we don't talk about it enough, because there's, you know, hey, how do I feel when I look in the mirror? When I tried it, I was like, wow. I immediately felt that my eye area was much firmer. Now, I need to give it a couple more weeks. Right? Yeah, absolutely. I need to give it a couple more weeks to really start talking about any kind of fine lines and wrinkles, because I haven't used it long enough. But it was interesting for an eye cream, because you can put an eye cream on and go, I don't know. And then 60 days later, you're like, well, I guess something's happening. And I found this to be fascinating, to put it on one single time, and I immediately felt something, because normally you don't feel anything, right? And it was a lovely, lovely feeling, just a little bit more what I could best describe as it helped, it felt a little bit more firmer is what it felt like to me. Again, when we launched this here, because I know you've had it in some of the most prestigious stores in the world, the ones that kind of take your breath away.
Well, actually, like, I believe we can say Bergdorf Goodman, Fred Siegel, and Nordstrom's, and you could have spent $95 at those stores buying the same cream. Right. Exact same cream.
Exact same cream that we have here on HSN, and obviously we're so thrilled to work with her and put this together at a great price. Also, I have auto ship on this. I'm going to explain this.
Oh, wow.
When you first launched with Amy on Beauty Report, we do. When we
How'd you get that? It always sells out.
I love it, and this is the reason why. We decided to finally put it on auto auto ship because it would sell out. Then you all would be like waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally Julie be back, and then you pick up another one. If you pick this up on auto ship, you get a couple things. Number one, you continue to get tonight's price for as long as you want it. It could be 3 years from now, and guess what? She can't raise the price on you if you secure it at this price tonight. Then it can always change. If you want it, it ships currently every 60 days, but you're like, I want it more or I want it less shipments. You control all of that. And if you also get auto ship, the shavings continues, because right now you get free shipping on the first shipment, but every shipment after that you stay with the program, you also get reduced shipping and handling. So you save tonight's price, which is
I'm in shock, by the way. We raised our prices, and it's not even at that price.
We go down.
So they can lock this in because we actually took a price increase, which isn't even showing.
You did,
on
that's
this.
right, exactly.
I'm like, look at the number.
Yeah, she's like, totally wrong. Yeah, she's
so
like,
you should get that auto ship.
And she's a financial whiz. I mean, literally. And I thought that was great that you've literally, your whole life was basically built on high-powered financial New York stuff. And then all of a sudden, one TSA incident, and she's like, changing everything. I'm going into skincare. And that's a challenge, to bring out a line that
to find the best.
To find the best that's been recognized by beauty editors as some of the very best out there, and to bring it into market. Like, that is a phenomenal challenge.
Oh, as you know, there's so many promises. I felt like it was my job as an analyst background to really research these ingredients and to separate for us normal people what really works from what doesn't, because I felt there are so many things that just didn't work, which is why we found this eye cream, because I'm aging, I want something that works. I mean, how many before and afters do you see where it actually is reducing the line? How many times are these women wearing makeup? This woman has no makeup on.
Also, you know, and her upper lid actually looks better too.
And the puffiness and the dark circles go away.
Yeah.
And almost no one can say, even talk about puffiness and dark circles on HSN. We have a clinical to prove that that's what it does, and it's adding back volume. It's going to help reduce the signs of aging, and it's putting collagen back into the skin, which is what's going to make you look youthful. And when you see your friends, they're going to be like, hey, what's going on?